In this video, we'll be looking at the random image and text tool. These tools are great because they allow us to put any pictures or any words into them, and then they randomize the order that they'll come out or appear in. This is great for starter activities, for assessments, interactivity to get the students up to come and play along with the board. Let's have a look at the example they've given us. Here you're asked to label the diagrams, press the squares to pick an image or word, locate the correct name and image on the left square. So what they've done is they've actually used both. So here you can see when I click on it, it goes through all the different options, and when I want one that I like, I spit it out, can bring it there. Here's all the different options, and I can spit it out and bring it along there. Where do we find these tools? If I click on the Gallery tab, go to Lesson Activity Toolkit, click on Tools, you'll see that I have both the Random Image tool and the Random Text tool. In order to bring them in, I just double click on them or I drag them in. Let's have a look at them individually. Here is the Random Image tool, and what I've got here is some of the provincial crests for South Africa, and I'm going to put them inside there, and the students will need to tell me which ones they are. So if I look at the tool, you see I have three handles: the resize handle, the inject button, and the double arrows, which allows me to now go and add my images. And then it says drag your image here. So I'm going to start with the Eastern Cape. Then I click add, Free State, add, Gauteng, add, KZN, add, Limpopo, add, and Mpumalanga. Now that's not all 9, but I've put 6 in just to show for this example. Then I click the double arrows, and then when I click on them, you will see that it randomizes the pictures and it goes through, and when I want one that I like, I inject it, and we can use it. Great tool. Let's have a look at the text tool. The tool looks exactly the same as the image one. We have the 3 handles: resize, inject, and then the double arrows. Unfortunately, the wording sometimes goes a little bit funny on these buttons at the bottom, but they mean add and back. So we can put our words in 2 ways. We can either type it in and then go to the next one, or we could drag it in. So I've got the DNA organic bases here, and I can just drag it in, next, 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 and when I'm finished, double arrows, and there I have them now. And I can go, and when I want one, I inject it and it puts it in for me. Great tool, really effective, quick to build and quick to get the points across to the students. Enables a lot of interactivity because they can come up, touch, drag. We can even use it to label diagrams. So if we have a diagram, if we had the bases, we could pull out the different bases and we could pair them up. So thymine, and we could go, and then we could get the other bases and pair them up along the diagram. Really great tool to use. Here are 2 more examples of the random text tool. Let's have a look at the first one. So here they asked for the labeling the diagrams, like I said, and we've got all the labels in here, and we can spit them out. And then we go and we label the diagram. I really enjoy this way of doing it. It's different, it keeps the students engaged, and it keeps them guessing as well. Next one uses numbers. So categorize the numbers, press the square to pick a number, and then press the arrow to inject it. And it's either a multiple of 5, even or odd. So we go look, 14. 14 is not a multiple of 5, and it's even, it goes there. 19, not a multiple of 5, goes there. 3. There we go. 20. Great activities that you can do and great examples where you can use the answers to fill into the questions. Thank you for watching this video, brought to you by the Technology Training Academy.